Hi friends, it's Maria again, and I'm back with a new edition of the Maria Report. This volume is special to me because it means that winter is over and spring, one of my favorite times of year, is here. That means I'm ready for biking, skating, and Minnesota Twins baseball. After a long winter of mostly being inside the house. I don't know about you, but I am so ready to be outside in the fresh air and sunshine doing all the activities that I love. Ready to find out more? Stay tuned. I would like to thank Elly Chicos for helping me with the hair designer's story. Albert Lee businesses such as the 112 on Broadway in Windsor for staying strong during the pandemic. Albert Lee Broadway bike for having bait to be able to go fishing. To the Albert Lee community for having good places to bike, walk, skate, and fish. To all the Minnesota Twins players and staff for honoring Mike Bell, who had just recently passed away with kidney cancer. He will greatly be missed.
And someone who studied the game and understood it from so many different angles as a player, as a front office member, as a coach. But how many people's lives he impacted as a farm director, as somebody in the Diamondbacks organization for so many years that just impacted young kids' lives. And that's what he wanted to do. And he wanted to learn and grow. And so that first offseason, he hadn't been on a major league staff yet. And he spent the entire offseason with Rocco, with other staff members, trying to figure out how he could impact us. And then you go into the year, we get started in spring training, we get stopped, we're working from a distance, it's just so hard. And to think that he created the bonds that he did in our organization in such a short time, it was just incredible. And through the offseason, he was so excited to get started this year and help us along the way. You can't replace Mike Bell. There's just no way.
Breaking ball towards the inside corner, 2 down, third strikeout for Maeda.
I know many of our staff members are already taking on a lot of the responsibility that Mike had when he was here in terms of the baseball responsibilities, but we're never going to replace the person. He's going to be with us all year, and our focus right now is on how we help everyone lean into each other, lean on one another, help his family as best we can from a distance, and just be a part.
Take a look at the Twins out of the field, brought to you by Northland Ford. And other than behind the plate, you may see this lineup on opening day. And that means Brent Rooker has a chance of being the opening day left fielder. Buxton in center, Kepler in right. Around the infield, Donaldson, Simmons, Polanco, and Sano. David Benuelos will do the catching in part because Mitch Garver injured a finger a couple nights ago at JetBlue Park in Boston. Or in Fort Myers, but at the Boston camp. So it's Kiermaier, Lau, and Arozarena here in the Tampa Bay first. And a breaking ball.
Thanks, Adam. Now here is the starting lineup for your Minnesota Twins. Starting with manager, number 5, Rocco Baldelli. Leading off for the Twins, at second base, number 11, Jorge Polanco. Batting second, in left field, number 30, Kyle Garlick. Batting third, your designated hitter, number 23, Nelson Cruz. Batting fourth, starting in center, number 25, Byron Buxton. fifth at catcher. In the bullpen, number 8, Mitch Garver. Batting 6th, playing right field, number 20. Batting 9th, playing third base, number 2, Luis Arise. And your starting pitcher today, number 17, Jose Barrios.
Fans, your 2021 Minnesota Twins. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing and remove your caps. Each opening day, we pause and observe a moment of remembrance to pay tribute to those from the Twins organization and extended baseball family who have left us since last season. We begin by remembering all the families affected by the COVID-19 pandemic, including the thousands who have died in Minnesota and countless more in Twins territory and throughout the world. Please direct your attention to the video board.
From South Dakota. Like Norman. Looks like him too.
Mike Bell, who passed away less than 2 weeks ago. Mike was widely respected throughout baseball as a player, a minor league manager, a front office executive, and ultimately as our bench coach beginning last season. Mike was a team-first guy, with his perspective on team memorialized on a plaque in the Twins clubhouse, saying, in part, "This game is about my teammates. I just want all our teammates to truly care about each other and embrace the incredible year that is before us." Mike was part of a 3-generation baseball family, and our thoughts and best wishes go out to that great family, especially his wife Kelly and his 3 children, Luke, Michaela, and Madeline. Please join the Minnesota Twins and Seattle Mariners as we observe a moment of silence in tribute to Mike Bell. Thank you.
Please remain standing as we honor America, presented by Thomson Reuters. In honor of all military service members, past, present, and future in Twins territory, we're proud to invite a service member or veteran to raise the Stars and Stripes during the national anthem at every Twins home game. Today, we are pleased to recognize Technical Sergeant Noah Fian of the Minnesota National Guard's 148th Fighter Wing. Noah enlisted as an F-16 avionics technician in 2005. He was responsible for repairing and maintaining the highly sophisticated aircraft avionics systems on F-16 Tomcats. He is joined by his wife Jenny and sons Jack, Peyton, and Logan. We say thank you, Technical Sergeant Fian, for serving our country. Singing our national anthem today is a music educator from Harding High School in St. Paul, who performs with professional vocal ensembles such as Vocal Essence and Border Crossin'. She also recently became a U.S. citizen. We welcome Natalia Romero Arrayas.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Fans are very important for us. Fans are everything.
You want to play for those people.
That's one of the biggest part of the game when you have fans, because the adrenaline. They give us the extra boost.
Kind of get nervous and some chills thinking about it right now.
I grew up being a fan when I was a kid.
The cheers when we're doing well, the boos when we're not doing well.
Hearing a cheer for a strikeout, that's going to be almost like a brand new feeling again.
And when I see the fans, my energy is kind of like crazy, and
Even the smell of hot dogs and stuff, the whole atmosphere is just what we needed.
It's a great day today. The players, the staff, everyone here with the Twins could not be any happier to welcome you back to Target Field.
10,000 fans gonna feel like 40,000.
It's gonna be a very special moment for us.
Now, when you've always been in this other one battling, and we did battle Detroit. If you talk to, you talk to Leland and guys like that, they all told you the same thing. We drove them crazy, right? And that was the fun part about it. The Twins' way of baseball was a good way of baseball, and they all appreciated it. But we had wars with them, and they had some really good teams.
Strike, one ball, the Cruz. Went in, swing and a miss, 1-2.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The first time I came in that other dugout, the third base dugout, which is the visitors dugout, the visitor clubhouse, and you come in, you walk, and you make sure you make a left turn to the clubhouse instead of the right. You're it's a weird feeling. It's a weird angle. It's a weird viewpoint after watching for so long from that side and flip over to the other side. And,
It was, and looking in that dugout and seeing the Twins uniform and seeing all the Twins fans that I've known for so many years, and just trying to compose yourself and saying hello to everybody that you know so many people. So it's a different thing, a difficult thing, but it's part of the game.
2-2 to Cruz. Nobody out here. With a pair of doubles to start the third inning.
My living with a glove was short-lived.
Another 2-2 to Cruz. Just outside. So all your years coaching, managing, obviously the World Series, but what stands out the most? What's your favorite moment or memory, or you have time to think about that and process it all yet? Or
not really. There's so many of them, and I think and I know the thing that happens when you get out of the game or whatever, and I haven't been out very long, but you miss the clubhouse. The clubhouse, walking in there and seeing all the stuff that goes on and everything flying around, and you really miss that part. And you think about the teams that you've had and how much fun we had. We never won a World Series, which was really disappointing, but we played some really good baseball for quite a long time, and I remember on it. But their stories, I don't know if we...
I've never got myself in trouble. And then I mentioned a Coke machine he was looking at online. Right. And then I had to hear about it when I got home.
Yeah, and you know what? I love the game. I love being around it. I'm sure, give me a little time here, and I don't think I'm going back in the dugout ever again or on the field, but I want to be around it.
So, Elly, what is your name and occupation, and what do you do?
My name is Elly Chicos, and I'm a hairstylist at Bella Cara in Albert Lea.
Okay. What was hard about dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic?
I would say in the beginning, when we first shut down, we thought it was going to be like 10 days. And then it turned into 2.5 months. And I think the hardest part was trying to get everybody rescheduled after, they kind of kept delaying the opening up, which I agreed with. I don't think I would have felt comfortable coming back any sooner than we did. But I waited until we knew exactly for sure when we were going to come back, and then I got everybody rescheduled. That was probably the hardest part. The unknown, I guess, was difficult.
Okay. How did the COVID-19 pandemic affect your work schedule?
So being off that 2.5 months was, when we came back, it was crazy busy. For about 3 weeks, I was working tons and tons of hours until I kind of got caught back up again. Now it's kind of leveled out. It's pretty normal. But for a while there, it was... I've never worked so many hours in a short period of time before.
Okay. What precautions did you have to take to deal with the pandemic?
The biggest one is probably wearing masks. Both myself and clients have to wear masks at all times. And then we also typically keep the door locked. Clients still to this day wait in their car until we come and get them so that we don't have people congregating in the waiting area.
Okay. How have your clients handled the ideas of masking and social distancing?
I would say the majority have been, everyone's been cooperative, but some make it known that they don't like the masks at all. I would say a few of my older clients especially, and I think they maybe truly can't breathe very well with them on or whatever, and of course it's somewhat political too, so some make it known, they'll wear their mask, but they make it known that they think it's, they don't believe in that it's doing any good whatsoever. As far as the social distancing, I would say that some of my clients, maybe again the older ones that don't maybe see anybody besides me throughout the week, they kind of miss chatting with the other gals in the waiting area before their appointments. So, some people may think the kids and teens and 20-somethings might buck wearing the masks more, but they have given me no problem whatsoever.
Okay. How was the pandemic brought about any changes in how you operate your business from now on? If so, explain.
I would say, so as of now, like I say, we're still doing the masks and kind of keeping the waiting room closed. That's the biggie. As far as like disinfecting and stuff, really that has been about the same all along because we were pretty careful before with cleaning and all of that. So, and I don't know, depending on I don't know how much longer we'll have to wear the masks. But I'm sure eventually we'll get back to how it used to be. So, so far it still has affected in those ways, but hopefully eventually get back to normal.
Okay, how will you know when your business has recovered from the pandemic?
Again, it kind of goes back to, I guess, when everybody feels comfortable without the masks, which can't wait. That will be great. I think there definitely is a time and it's good that we have them, but that I think once we can do away with those, maybe more people get the vaccines and they lessen the restrictions with those kind of things. I feel like we've kind of gotten over the pandemic. Yeah, that's kind of the biggest things, I guess. As far as business, it's been very busy still, so that has not been affected, which is wonderful. And certainly I feel like throughout all of it, I think I've grown to appreciate clients and they've grown to appreciate me more than ever before, and definitely don't want to take any of that for granted. So it's, yeah, it's all heading in the right direction.
Okay. Now that winter is over and spring is here, most of us have to shift our wardrobe from cold weather to warm weather gear. What to do with our winter clothes? How about keeping your winter clothing wrinkle-free with decorative coat hangers custom designed by your favorite person, you? And I would be happy to make them for you. I've already made several hundred for people, and you could be next. Just contact me, answer a few questions, and I'll have them finished quickly. Then your winter clothes will hang nicely until you need them next. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for volume 16. Be sure to hit the like icon and have fun being outdoors.